How's everybody doing out there? Himily Rod. Just got some info. Oh, God. Hey, gotta take a drink of my coffee. My coffee. I love my coffee. I tell you, I love my coffee. Oh man, that's good coffee. That's good Colombian coffee. I get it holding for Colombia. Jorge Ortiz. He hauls that in for me, and it's good stuff. He brings it all the way back from Colombia, Brazil, and stuff like that. Got a little question for you, a little dilemma. Just got a phone call from my best friend Dinger, my friend Dinger in Ohio. Well, it seems like he came out of a Piggly Wiggly. Now, that's not the Piggly Wiggly here that Steve owns. Not Steve, my brother-in-law. There's a different Piggly Wiggly. They have Piggly Wigglies all over the world. There's Piggly Wiggly down in there in Ohio. I think Stan owns that one. I've been in it. I think it's Stan. And I don't know. They don't have an asteroid machine. They don't have nothing. And the prices are high. Well, he went in there, came out, and 3 guys approached him. One had a knife. One had a machete. And they said, hey, give us your money. You look at these guys, they're probably 19 years old. And he says, hey, you don't want to mess with me. Just leave and I'll forget I even seen you. The guy with the little knife went to stick it to his throat. My best friend Dinger, I seen footage of this from the camera from Stan's. He sent it to me. He said, you need to take this, Rod, and get a lawyer. He grabbed that knife like this, flipped him over like Crocodile Dundee, put him on the head like, boom, knocked him out, clean out on the ground. He was laying on the ground. Guy with the machete starts swinging it. Well, let me tell you, that was the worst thing you could do. He grabbed that guy's knife like this, and the guy's trying to move it, and he ain't moving. He's got a grip. He used to be a professional arm wrestler. Dinger, arm wrestler. He was the best in the nation. Went California, L.A., Washington. He traveled all around the world. That's where he met his wife, up there in Spokane, Washington or something. I don't remember how they met. But I think they fell in love. He met her and she met him, and they opened their eyes. He goes, I love you. And she goes, I love you too. You're a professional arm wrestler. Well, the Dinger grabbed that knife like this, pulled out the guy's hand, threw it, grabbed the guy by the ears, headbutted him twice, knocked him out. Blood everywhere. The other guy looked at him, Dinger grabbed him by the nose like this, went, guy automatic, he must have got that in some kind of movie or something. Guy started bleeding blood everywhere. The Dinger looked at him, and about then the cops pulled up. Both ways. Well, Dinger says, well, good, because I could really hurt those guys. Well, it seems to be the guy with the knife was a cop's kid and told him, this guy came out and just started roughing us up because we were young. They took the Dinger and threw him in jail. Well, then Dinger went in front of the judge the next day. The other kid was a judge's nephew or something. There must be inbreed, I don't know. Was his nephew, because they looked aside. They looked like this. The Dinger looked at those kids and he said, God. But Dinger looked at the judge and says, I didn't do nothing wrong. They attacked me and tried to rob me. And as usual, oh, my poor little boy. He wouldn't rob me. My little nephew, he didn't rob me. He's a good boy. Goes to church and everything. The judge looked at him like, Dinger looked at that judge. He says, just give me jail time. The judge says, hey, this is one of the worst prisons and jails that you've ever been into, son. He says, not for me, it ain't. Well, Dinger run that. He had his own cell. Everybody brought him his blanket, and he handed him out. You can have this blanket. He was the king of the jail. I got to get a cup of coffee. Oh, that's good. That's good coffee. So Dinger just ran. Well, came out to it. They had 4 witnesses that were pumping gas. Piggly Wiggly has gas. Some don't, some do. They testified that those guys pulled a knife on the Dinger, robbed him. So the Dinger wants me to get a hold of the Snake Man. The Snake Man's here up in Kentucky. He's also one of the best lawyers in Kentucky. His name's Snake. We call him Snake Man. He lives out of a school bus. And on the side of the school bus is a big picture of a snake. Big snake. It's called the Snake Man. Snake Man. So I called him. He handles snakes. He's a top-notch lawyer. Got the bar down there in Kentucky. He can go to Ohio, go to all those hillbilly states. So he's going to represent the Dinger. The Dinger is going to file $1 million lawsuit, which I don't blame him. He should. My best friend Dinger, he deserves it. So, besides giving all these people testified a little bit of the money he gets, he's going to open up his own wood mill. Cut 2x4s. He says, Rod, guess what? He had one call in jail, and he called me. That touched my heart. He says, guess what? I'm going to order me a steel mill, wood mill. Gonna be on Axemen. You gonna be on Axemen? Yeah, I'm gonna be on Axemen. I want you to come out and do it with me. You can run that big crane. Pick up those logs, strip the logs. They strip the logs. He says, I'm gonna run it called Dinger Wood. Dinger Woods. They're Axemen. Go to Axemen, Ohio. They're not in Ohio. They got the bayou, but they don't have nothing in Ohio. I don't even know if Ohio's got a football team. I don't know. I'd have to ask around. I don't know, or a basketball team. They got lumberyards everywhere. So I hope my best friend, the Dinger, hey, he grabbed that guy by the ears, boom, boom, his shoulder right on the video, boom, knocked him out, blood, took that guy by the nose, hit that nose like that, blood rushing there, and the guy just started going like this, like in convulsions, and fell down. And he said, when I get that money, guess what I'm buying? A monster truck. It just comes to one thing. Don't mess with the Dinger. I'm going to get him custom shirts made. Dinger on the back. Don't mess with the Dinger. Don't mess with me. Dinger. The toughest guy in the world I've ever met was the Dinger. He ought to be an MMA fighter. I've seen him. He next. Next. Dinger. Next. He was the best arm wrestler. He used to arm wrestle there in the bars with me and Dave. Drink free all night. Most people just wanted to be on his side because he looked like, he looked like the Dinger. So when you go to the Piggly Wiggly and a couple guys jump you, remember of the Dinger. Take the guy by the ears, headbutt him. That's the Dinger signature move. The Dinger signature move is a headbutt. He's a headbutt king of the world. I sing songs for like Steve. That's Steve, my brother-in-law at the car lot. Buy a Buick from Steve. He's my buddy. He's a Buick man, the car man. Dinger, oh Dinger, the signature move. The headbutt. The headbutt. The Dinger's one of the best headbutters in the world. That's his signature move now. I think that night when at the Piggly Wiggly, I'm gonna make that the Dinger Day. Everybody dressed like the Dinger. John Deere hat cut sideways, overalls. I hope the Dinger. I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're out now, going back to work lifting lumber. He's a lumber. He lifts lumber at a lumberyard. I tell you, I got a wife. She's a supermodel. My wife's a supermodel. She's hot. She's good looking. Well, I hope you all have a good day. Keep the Dinger in your prayers, because he needs his prayers too, even though he's the toughest son of a gun in the world. I think they wanted the Dinger to play in that movie with Rocky, that in New Jersey, that statue, that statue up there with Rocky Balboa. I think he's in the same category as Rocky Balboa. The Dinger. A professional boxing fight. The Dinger, headbutt king against Rocky Balboa. Going to go to Vegas when that happens. I'm going to put my odds on the Dinger. He's going to be unrated, but you know what? I'll make millions because the Dinger is tougher than old Rocky Balboa. The Dinger is tougher than John Wayne, Rocky Balboa, Chuck Norris. There's nothing on the Dinger. I think the next Expendable movies, they're going to try to get the Dinger casted in. He's like this. He's going to go down there and get the big cons out of prison down there and go, I'm that Dinger. He has no neck. His neck's about like that. He looks like a pit bull. Dinger. He's going to go around the whole little town of the Kings, and he's going to take them by the ears, and that's all. He's not going to have a knife, not going to have a gun. He's just going to go around one by one, headbutt them, blood everywhere, knock him out. He's a Dinger. The headbutt king, the Dinger. Remember his name, The Dinger. The Dinger lives in Ohio. The Headbutt King. The Dinger, the Headbutt King, lives in Ohio. Come on, come see the Dinger work at the lumberyard. You can go to that lumberyard down there and you can see him. He can lift up. You'll see him. He'll say, hey, that's the Dinger up there in that truck. Look at him. He's lifting those 2x8s all by himself, 6, 7 at a time. Gotta go. Got stuff to do. Take the kids to school. But remember, hey, wait, look. The light. I'm an angel. Oh, I amaze myself sometimes. Wife's doing a catwalk. My wife, the supermodel, she's doing a catwalk down there in Texas somewhere. So I'm just by myself, so I just have to amuse myself. So guess Fruity Pebble cereal. I love that. I had that today. Plus my coffee. I love my coffee. I love my coffee more than anything in the world. I love my coffee. Oh, I love that. Matter of fact, think what I'm going to do? I'm going to make my own coffee. No Juan Hotez. Guy brings my coffee from Brazil. And I'm going to have him see what he can do, get my own coffee. I'm going to have my own coffee on the can of it. I'm going to have a picture of that Rocky Balboa sign. Big statue up there in New Jersey. But it's going to be the Dinger on there. Dinger coffee. Strong as a headbutt. The Dinger coffee. Strong as a headbutt. The Dinger coffee. This is coffee from the Dinger. Strong as a head. Go down and see my buddy Dinger and see if we want to do that. We're going to be rolling in the cash. Not only that, we're going to make our own professional ping pong balls. And they're going to have a picture of the head with blood rushing out there. And on the backside, it's going to say, Dinger Inc. Incorporated. Dinger! Our own professional ping pong balls. And go, ping pong. Ping pong balls by the Dinger. Coffee by the... I'm going to be the commercial guy. I'm going to say, hey, how's everybody doing out there? Got my coffee today. Well, let's taste my coffee. That's better than Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. No wonder it's the Dinger coffee at your local stores, especially the Piggly Wiggly. Y'all have a good day today, Dinger. I'm behind you 100%. I know a couple other people back there that keep calling me and telling me all these stories about you. They're behind you 100% too. Hey, Dinger, have a good day. Everybody, peace, love your neighbor, and have a good day.